I'm Olivia.
And I'm Hannah Montana.
And this is GTV News You Can Use.
Picture day is Wednesday the 27th. Make sure to look your best because this picture will go on your Gotha ID. Make sure to bring your envelope and money to give to the photographer.
NJHS is having a meeting Tuesday from 4 to 5. Make sure you have a ride home or sign in to the YMCA. Now please stand for the national anthem and remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose bright stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets were clear, the waters singing there, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We have an interview with our new principal, Miss Knowles. Let's take a look at it now.
Hi, I'm Sydney Regenstreif, and today we're sitting down with our new principal, Mrs. Knowles, just to see so that we can kind of get to know her a little bit better. First question, what occupation did you have before coming to Gotha?
Before coming here, I had a variety of occupations, but all was in education. So I started out as a first grade teacher, and I worked my way all the way to as an assistant principal at Apopka Middle School.
Do you have any hobbies outside of school? If so, what are they?
I love just traveling. Traveling is my biggest thing, and one of my favorite trips that we've taken so far as a family was going to Alaska and Hawaii, so they've been my favorite two places. So I love to travel.
Wow. What made you want to become an educator?
Well, in growing up, it was 7 of us in my family, and when growing up as a child, you always play, things around the house, and I was always the one who wanted to be the teacher, so I was the middle child, so I was tired of everyone telling me what to do, so I told them I'm going to be in charge. So that's why I decided I wanted to be a teacher, because as a teacher, you have an opportunity to make a difference. So, and from there, I got the passion to get into administration.
Wow. What is your favorite subject in school?
I loved all subjects, but I would say if I were to round it up, I would say I like to explore things. I like science, I like math. So between the two, I would have to say probably science, because I'm a hands-on person.
How long were you teaching before you became a principal?
Before I became an assistant principal, I taught for about 5 years before I became an assistant principal.
Who is your role model?
My mom has always been my role model because she showed me, my mom didn't have a college degree, but she was my role model because she showed me through life experiences that you can achieve whatever you want to achieve. So to me, I would say my mom was my role model. And so I just always say she's my role model in so many ways. But more importantly, I think I just watched the way she lived, and she taught me a lot of life lessons, so she is my role model.
If you hadn't become an educator, what occupation would you have preferred?
Actually, I started at Valencia, and I actually was interested in the nursing program, and decided I didn't really like to see blood a lot, so I just decided to get out of it. So the blood was yucky. I was like, I'm out. So I got out of it and decided to do. I really had a passion, like I said, really to make a difference. So to me, education, to me, being a nurse or an educator. To me, it's along the same path.
And our final question, what changes do you have in store for Gotha?
Changes. Everyone's been asking me about changes. I'm going to say it's not so much changes, it's more enhancing what we already have. So if we look at it, it's not, I look at it from the perspective of what is safety for the students. So if I make a change, it's in the best interest of the students as opposed to a change. So it's not a change to say, I want to uproot what is already put down. Instead, I want to enhance. So whatever, I would say it's for the improvement and for the betterment of the students. So it's not so much I guess in one sense you may say that it is a change, but when you look at the big picture, it's not a change. For instance, I'll give the cell phone. To me, I know a lot of students have been asking me about the cell phone. Why are you changing the policy on the cell phone? I want the focus to be on education. This is not, yes, we socialize, but I want the focus to be focused on your education, and we can use the cell phones after school. So you can use it during breakfast, then we come and do our learning, and then after school you can use it. So when you say change, to me that is for the betterment of the student, because now your mind is focused on learning as opposed to keeping up with who's texting you, who's trying to meet you after school, or going over to someone's house to hang out. So I want to focus here on learning. And to do that, sometimes the cell phone can be a distraction. So I want everyone to focus on learning. So that would be some of the changes, if you want to call it a change. And it's for the good of the students. Right, everyone? Yes.
Thank you, Ms. Knowles. I hope you guys learned a little bit more about our new principal, Mrs. Knowles, and that's all we have for today.
Hey, thank you. Bye-bye.
That's all we have for today, Gotha.
I'm Valerie.
I'm Hannah Montana.
I'm Olivia.
And this is GTV
GTV News You Can Use. Bye.